Hi guys. Yeah, I decided to try story time. So this is a story of when I met Erykah Badu and Iyanla Vanzant. Now, so I met Erykah Badu circa 2008, maybe, at Bill's record store. I don't even think it exists anymore. This guy at work wanted to go to the premiere of New America. And so we bought our albums and we stood in the line. And I remember this is when I was trying out my natural hair. Now, this is not my natural hair, it's a ponytail. And side note, when you change your hair at work, Lord, they act like, oh my gosh, what has happened? But anyway, so I had my afro and I had like a kind of like a, what do you call those caps? Not like a Kango, but it was like a little puff and a bib, which I thought looked like real 70s or whatever. And when I got up to meet Erykah, she's like, "You're so beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." Because, I mean, it's Erykah Badu. She's gorgeous and she's telling me I'm beautiful. Now, why is this significant? Well, circa 2005, I won these tickets on Gospel Radio 1390, where the ministry's in the music. And these tickets were to a Tavis Smiley Presents. Now, back in the day, Tavis Smiley was really popular, and he would have these conferences. And I won tickets. Me and my good friend Tisha, we went. And it was 2 days. The first day was more like business professionals, and the second day, that's when the heavy hitters were there. So I got to see Magic Johnson, Susie Orman, Iyanla Vanzant, Maya Angelou, rest in peace, and then the then Senator Barack Obama. I'm from Chicago, if you didn't know. But he was the senator then, and Iyanla Vanzant was also selling her book, and I think it was the first day maybe she was actually signing books. But anyway, I bought one of her books. I got in the line, and when it came for her, to sign my book, she's just like, she was really pleasant and short. Her daughters were on the side of her, helping facilitate the line. And, she signed Beloved. She loves a good beloved. And I went on my merry way. But as I was moving down the line, the young girl, we were about the same age, who came behind me, I heard her like really pour into this girl and tell her how beautiful she was. And mind you, this is before I met Erykah Badu. And I just felt slighted. And so I'm just like, why did she pour to me? Why did she tell me how important I was and how beautiful I was and how, I mean, she just went on and on and on. I don't even think I just moved. I just listened, and I just kept thinking, I bought a book too. And she didn't tell me any of this stuff. So then my mind, how your triggers and your traumas, you think, the past experiences, they kind of pop up in weird situations. It kind of popped up in this situation because, hey, Iyanla Vanzant didn't owe me anything except her signature and her politeness about her book, and she did that. But when you think of Iyanla, you think of auntie. At least I did. I mean, there's a difference in age, but I'm a grown woman now. This is back in my 20s, and I just felt a little slighted. And so then I was like internally comparing myself to the girl behind me. And I'm like, is it because she's a little younger? Is it because she's dark skinned? Maybe she felt she needed that more than I did. But I'm like, I really needed it too. And it's so weird that was even a thing. And another funny tidbit with Iyanla, I had met her, so this is the same conference, but I'd gone to the bathroom, and I guess she was coming from the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, hey, Iyanla girl. Like a big goofy. And she just looked kind of shocked, like, do I know her? And having seen her on Fix My Life, I was like, well, maybe I was too familiar with her by calling her girl, and there's like an age difference or whatever. Maybe she felt that was disrespectful. I don't know. But I was so socially awkward. I didn't really wait for her to respond. I just wanted to say hi, and then I ran away. So yeah, it's I don't know why I remember those two events so they're so prominent in my memory. Maybe because the juxtaposition of those is that, like, me and Erykah Badu, we're closer in age, and even though I expected that from like an auntie figure, someone who's more my contemporary, saw the need, or not even a need, she just granted me a compliment when I really needed it. And how, I don't know how she knew, because I mean, I was going natural when not a lot of people were going natural, and I was getting a lot of pushback. I remember my brother told me I looked old, like an old woman, and my mom, I mean, we all cracked jokes on each other, and my mom was like, you look like you stuck your finger in a socket. But here was Erykah Badu telling me that I was beautiful, and I really, really needed that. So thank you, Erykah. I don't know if you can hear the rain. And to Iyanla, I love you, girl. You ain't owe me nothing.